My own creation, Quasar truck. A crossout video by Dangerously Incompetent. Now, for the seasonal missions, I needed a plasma gun vehicle for missions, and I didn't have a suitable one. So I thought, I'll make a mini build. Just the weapon, a cabin, 4 wheels, keep the power score as low as possible. Off we go and gank some newbies. But I never seem to be able to stop. You put the gun on and the cabin is linked. The cabin's really weak and it's got no armor. Let's put a bit of armor on the front. Yeah, there. Oh, it's getting a bit slow. Put an engine on. Upgrade the wheels because they keep on getting shot off. And then I managed to complete the plasma gun mission. And then I needed a melee weapon in missions, suitable vehicle. So I put a couple of augers on the front, and that power score just creeps up and up and up. Instead of 2,000 odd power score, I'm now at 3,500. But it's turned out to be a fairly efficient killer at that point score, so I've kept it, and now I'm going to show it to you. You'll have seen my previous video, which was me zooming around in battle with this thing, and now we're going to go into the garage, into the build, and have a look at the details. Well, first off, the weapon, well, the main weapon of the build is the Quasar, a plasma gun. Big damage, turns slowly, takes quite a lot of energy, but I'm not fitting much else, so energy is no problem, even though I'm only using the huntsman cabin. I'm just trying to keep the power score down as low as possible. It's got enough power, it zooms around fairly well, and only 250 power score. Then on the wheels, I'll put steering front and back because the Quasar turns very, very slowly. So it helps to turn your vehicle really, really fast in order to get your muzzle pointing at the enemy if they're zooming around close to you. Of course, the downside of that is because the Quasar turns slowly and your vehicle turns quite fast. In fact, it turns fast. The vehicle turns faster than the gun, which means as soon as you start steering, your gun isn't going to point where you want it to. You've got to wait until you stop steering or you stop turning, or the enemy stop turning, and you can get the cursor onto them and fire. And the Quasar shell is slow, very slow, much slower than cannons, which means you've got to aim ahead of the enemy, unless it's stationary, of course. So that's the weapon and the cabin. And then looking at the front, huntsman doesn't have all that many hits. So it's got huntsman, structure. No, that's a Quasar. Structure 275. Not, it's gone up, but it's still not an awful lot and can disappear really quickly, especially if you're taking your time to aim and they're looking at your front and going, oh, I'll just shoot him in the front. Bap, 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 bap. So I'll whack a couple of small plows on the front to add a bit of armour when people are shooting me and I'm taking my time to aim. Also, I can ram people now. And that is effectively really the only place where I've armoured it. Well, the Quasar's got 535 structure, so that's armour. Then the plows are armour, so that's the front armoured. The sides I haven't really armoured. I just put tiny bit of ablative with the fender, and then caged armour with the hell pipes on the side to help with those nasty big explosive shells. A couple of augers on the front as extra points, it's extra weight, it's extra power. Why bother with them? Well, the Quasar takes a long time to reload. While it's reloading, I can be busy grinding away at people. And with all that weight, the Quasar is quite heavy, 792. And then the 2 plows, that's nearly another 1,000 kilograms. It was getting a bit sluggish, so I put the hot red engine on. I'd already used up my 8 power points, energy points, so went for an engine with no energy cost, but plus 20% power. And it also a little bit quicker on the reload for the Quasar. There you have it. Hey, it's quite... that's the details of the build. There's nothing underneath, nothing hidden. Oh yes, there is. I'd forgotten about it. Bit of ammo pack sandwiched in between the chassis, so it's not exposed and doesn't go boom quite so often. Right, that's the detailed look at my Quasar truck. As ever, you can find it in the exhibition under, there we are, DI Quasar truck. Yes, there we are, DI Quasar truck. So if you want to download it and give it a whiz, off you go. Oh, and while you're there, if you happen to like it, hit that button there, go on. Just like that. Yeah.